Hagen in the U.S.
But I hear that you might need to clarify that.
Certainly we'd like to have a meeting, but the president's not just looking to have a meeting. He's not looking for just a cheap political stunt. He wants to get something that's a long-lasting and actual real solutions. And if they're ready to do that, then the United States, as we've said before, will certainly be ready.
Is there any indication that he is?
What would it take for the president to put the summit back on?
Again, I think he laid that out pretty clearly in his letter yesterday, and I would refer you back to that. I don't think he could be.
He said this morning that when he was on the South Lawn that he gave indication that maybe June 12th might still be on. Is there any update on that?
There's certainly a possibility. Again, the president wants to have a meeting if it can provide real results, and that's what he's said all along. It's going to be great for the world and certainly would be good for North Korea.
Hagen's team wasn't going this weekend, but I hear that you might need to clarify that. Is he or is he not?
Look, we're always going to be prepared, and if the meeting takes place on June 12th, we'll be ready. If it takes place on July 12th, we'll be ready, and we're going to do whatever is necessary to prepare for that on that front.
But has this morning, when he said that he's still prepared, is there anything that Kim Jong-un has said that gives you an indication that perhaps it is still going to be on?
Again, we're continuing to have, we'll continue to have conversations. We'll continue to have close contact with our partners and allies. And as the president laid out in his letter, he is ready and he'll be prepared if that time takes place.
Sarah, does that contact include Joe Hagen traveling this weekend with the U.S. delegation to Singapore? Is he going to leave? Is he going to make that trip?
You know, we'll see. We've still got a few hours before that takes place, but as I just said, we're going to be prepared if the meeting takes place on June 12th, as the president indicated it still could this morning. We'll be ready one way or the other.
Sarah,
it was pretty clear. They went, they didn't attend the meeting, they helped facilitate it, it took place, and they weren't a part of it. If you look back at my comment, I said no one's expected to attend the briefing, and that's actually still correct. Actually nothing. If you'll let me finish, I'll actually answer your question if you stop interrupting me. But what actually happened, they went, they made a couple of remarks before the briefing and the meeting took place and started, and they simply went as individuals to help facilitate the meeting and communicate that the president was asking for full transparency, and then they left.
So they got no readout. They got no readout of what was happening during that briefing.
Again, they didn't participate in the meeting, and they weren't part of that process.
Can you see why critics think it looks bad that they were there?
I can see why people simply don't want to pay attention to the facts. Sure, I know that's something you guys like to do sometimes, but it was pretty clear. They went, they didn't attend the meeting, they helped facilitate it, it took place, and they weren't a part of it.
Sarah,
there's a difference between having a spy. Hold on, Francesca. There's a difference between having a spy in the campaign and then having an informant track down whether or not the Russians may or may not be infiltrating the campaign. If it was indeed the latter, that it was an informant that was sent in to maybe even potentially protect from Russian infiltration, does the White House believe that that would be proper for the FBI to do that?
Look, I think there's been a lot of cause for concern, and that's what we're asking for those facts to come out. The president's asked for full and complete transparency, and that's what we expect to get. Sorry, guys, it's my anniversary. My husband's waiting on me. I gotta run. Sorry, guys, it's my anniversary. My husband's waiting on me. I gotta run. Thanks, guys.